When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. And when you get to that point where you discover your drive and thrive moment, you have taken your motivation to a whole new level. All of us have some type of motivation within us. We have enough motivation to wake up in the morning, to go to our jobs, clock in and out. We have that motivation to work out so that we can get down to that physique that we want to get to, or just enough to say that we did it. We have that motivation to eat the right amount of nutritional foods so that we don't have to be called a diabetic, so that we don't have to worry about our blood pressure. But that is called that I have to motivation. I have no choice motivation. Well, if I don't do this, I'm screwed motivation. That is that motivation of being stuck in average, where you are living your life day to day just to get by, doing the things that you have to do because in your mind, you don't know the opportunities that lay right before you. You don't understand the potential that is within you. You can't truly see what your future holds because you are stuck at looking at everything around you. So what makes the difference between going after life with an average motivation or going after life with a purpose-driven motivation, a drive or thrive motivation, a motivation that is out of desperation? The true motivation that when you unearth that eager driving force within you, a radical change happens. Change that happens to where you don't have to go back to where you came from. You don't have to live in your past every waking second of the day. A change that is so radical that when people look at you, they're wondering, what in the world happened? Yeah, that's the kind of motivation I'm talking about. That purpose-driven mother motivation. There are going to be days, there are going to be times where you feel unmotivated, where you feel like your back is up against that wall, where you feel like you don't know if you are coming or going. You don't know if you have your head on straight. You don't know if you are crazy or if you have your right mind. Being a purpose-driven mother is not something fancy that I just woke up in the morning and came up with. I decided I'm going to be a purpose-driven mother today. No, I hit rock bottom. I fell deep down to the bottom of a hole where there was no ladder. There was no phone that I can pick up and call somebody. There were no tissues to wipe my tears. Life gave me two options: to either sit there and face myself every day where I am in complete pity, misery, being in a total toxic state, because I was living a life where I was outside of my comfort zone. My other choice was to climb myself out of that hole. Yes, each and every step that I took, I got scarred, I got dirty, I missed a step and I slipped. But I only gave myself one choice, and that choice was to make it out of that hole. My choice was to make something out of that mess so that I can have a message. My entire life has always been about what I wanted, where I wanted to go, and who I wanted to be. But this time, God said, you're on my road now. He gave me this message so that I can pull you out of this hole, so that I can help this girl over here, so that I can keep pushing her to keep moving forward. I am not the only purpose-driven mother that has walked this earth. There are other mothers, mothers before me, mothers after me. Many people go through life unfulfilled because of the lack of motivation for something that they feel is worthwhile. So how do you become that purpose-driven mother? You have to first make up your mind and you have to stick with it. You have all of these ideas in your head. You want to go here, you want to go there, you want this job, you want to do that, you want to be this person. You have to focus on one paradigm that is unique to you. And you will know if it is the right one for you because you will feel it in your heart. You will feel it in your mind and God will place a peace over your anxiety that you have been having. You cannot plant a seed and expect the next morning for there to be an evergreen forest sitting outside of your front yard. It takes watering, nurturing, trimming, priming, resoiling, and it also takes things that are beyond your control, such as the sun to give you the color and brighten you up. Different weather increments to strengthen your sturdiness so that you will be firmly planted in the ground. And those things that we call pests, well, they are actually there to help you. They fight off other predators that are trying to get into our inner circle. And that nectar, that sap, all of the goodness that is within us, they use that as the food to feed the hungry souls that are around us, the people that we are not able to reach. And that is why your life and your story is not about you. It is about the other people that need to hear what you have went through, that need to see the transformation that you have been through, that are hungry for what you have to offer because they have become weak and tarnished on their journey. A purpose-driven mother makes purpose-driven decisions. So everything that you do has to align with the goal that you have in mind. If you are trying to build a six-pack within a certain time, you are not going to go to McDonald's and order a large milkshake with Oreos inside because you do not want to mess up what you have already done. If you are going through life co-signing on anything that someone approaches you with, yeah girl, I'll help you out with that. I guess I can find the time to do that. You are going to be quick to quit and settle less than what you're worth. You have to have a narrow mind, a zoomed in focus. And when you know that nothing can shift you or sway you, that's when you truly know your value and your worth. A purpose-driven mother takes risk. She is quick to think, she is quick to act, and she is quick to take the risk if the opportunity is worth it. I know my past. I know my present. I know the possibility of what lies ahead of me. And what lies ahead of me, I am taking a huge risk. But when I was in that hole, I was not in my comfort zone. Today, I am not in my comfort zone. On this journey, I am not in my comfort zone. And when I get to my future, I will not be in my comfort zone because what I have envisioned in my mind as being comfortable, as being safe, as taking it easy, as chilling and putting my feet up. God has a greater vision for my life, which does not require me living in my comfort zone. A purpose-driven mother will invest in herself. We are quick to buy fictional books such as 50 Shades of Grey, Divergent, or even Zane. But when it comes to putting good stuff back into our minds so that it can help us on the journey that we are on, we want to look at our bank account and make a decision on whether yes, we should get it or no, we have to use that money for something else. The fundamental key to growth is wisdom and having useful, significant information to increase your knowledge, to expand your awareness, to give you a whole new perspective on how to look at things. Limited thinking will only take you so far over that mountain. Without the right tools, you will never see what waits for you on the other side. And lastly, a purpose-driven mother holds on for dear life. The road to success is not a straight line, or neither is it a smooth stroll. There is going to be turbulence. You are going to have highs and you are going to have lows. And there will be people that will be throwing their bows. And that is why you have to hold on. And you have to find that drive in order for you to thrive on your purpose-driven journey. You are a purpose-driven mother, and you have an undeniable gift, passion, and purpose of significant value that when ignited, your light will radiate around the world. It is time to radiate your light and let it shine.